Hello everyone and welcome back. We're now going to continue with our series of lessons on time and feel. Now we've talked about the concepts of time and feel, but I'm going to give you now some exercises to implement those concepts. So we talked about playing once per click and thinking of 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, thinking of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, or thinking of 4. So it's been a mental exercise up to this point. Now what we're going to do is take the next step. Use that mental exercise and we're actually going to play it. So let me demonstrate the exercise first and then I'll get you guys to do it with me. We're going to play once per string 4 times. As we do that, we're going to mentally think of subdividing that beat into 2 parts like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. After we do that, then we'll actually play that subdivision of 2 for 4 more beats. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so that's step number 1. Then what we'll do is we'll go back to playing 1 note per click, per beat, and we're gonna think of 3. This is the same exercise we did, but now we're gonna take it 1 step further. So the next step is we're playing 1 and thinking 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then the next 4 beats, we're gonna play 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So what's happening here is you're preparing yourself to play those extra notes by thinking about them beforehand. That's why we're always going back to 1 note per beat, per click. So you have the time to prepare, so it's not such a jump when you get there. It's not such a big mental leap to do those other rhythms. So the last step is we're gonna go back to 1 per beat and think 4. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and then play 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that will be it. So think 2, play 2, think 3, play 3, think 4, play 4. Okay, so we're just gonna do it right now on string number 1. That's been the main string throughout these exercises, so that's the plan. Here we go, I'm gonna count to 4, and the first time through, I'll kind of guide you through it, and the second time through, we'll try to do it without me giving you any help along the way. Okay, so as always, the count in is very, very important, but we're still already thinking subdivisions of 2. So here's the count in. 1, 2, 3, 4. So play 1, 1, 2, but think 2, 1, 2. Now play 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Now play 1, but think 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now play 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Now play 1, but think 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and stop. Okay, hopefully you get the idea. We're thinking 2, playing 2, thinking 3, playing 3, thinking 4, playing 4. So let's do that one more time. Same string, exactly the same, but this time I'm not going to say anything other than the count in. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So personally, I find playing 1 per beat much more difficult than the actual playing 2, 3, or 4 per beat. The reason being, my mind takes a second to adjust from the previous rhythm. So say I'm just coming back from playing 2, I go back to the 1. I know I'm only playing 1, but I'm thinking 3. So it takes me that little bit of time to adjust mentally to doing that. So let's try to do that same exercise, but this time we're gonna go across all 4 strings. Now the goal of this, the goal of this is to play it perfectly, but that's probably not gonna happen to me. It's probably not gonna happen to you. The real goal for me is to start at the beginning, go all the way through unbroken, and get to the end without stopping. Just like a song, we're trying to recreate a musical situation, unbroken. If you make a mistake, don't do this, don't put your bass down and look at the ceiling. Don't give up, just keep going, because if you're playing a song, odds are if you make a little mistake, no one is gonna notice except for you. Maybe your bandmates if they know the song well enough, but more likely than not, they probably won't notice if it's a small mistake. So here we go, string 1, 2, 3, and 4, but we're gonna go through the whole process on each string. So I'll guide you through it this time, and again, the count-in is extremely important as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4. String 1, think 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Now play 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Think 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Now play 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Think 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Play 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. String number 2, think 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Play 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Think 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Play 3. Think 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now play 4. Next string, think 2. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1. Play 2. Think 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Play 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Play 4. 1, 2, or think 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now play 4. Now next string, think 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Play 2. Think 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Play 3. Think 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Play 4. And then stop. Okay, so I did not do a perfect job that time. A few reasons. Well, the two main reasons are, and these are common for anybody, one, I was mentally distracted by trying to explain what we were doing, but also you'll find that your concentration over time kind of goes through waves. At the beginning, I was really concentrating hard, and then for some reason, I got a little bit distracted, so I went down, and then I kind of snapped back, and then you'll start to, it's strange the thought processes that go through your mind when you're practicing this. You'll start to daydream, you'll start to think about things that have nothing to do with what you're doing. So your biggest asset as a musician, and in a lot of things in life, is your ability to focus and concentrate. So that's something we really need to work on, is focus and concentration. And it's not something that I can master, maybe you can master it. For me, it's a constant struggle or a constant exercise that I'm trying to improve and work on. So I have an even crazier variation of this exercise, a few more variations on this exercise, but don't worry about going on to those until you have this, not perfected, but at least comfortable under your fingers. So have fun and play every day. Thanks.